Okay, what's a truncated, I've got my words backwards. It's a truncated rectangular prism, right? So, yeah, these words should be. You got to have a rectangular prism before you can truncate the thing. No such thing as a truncated prism, at least it's not a, it's a general class of things. This is more specific. Okay, anyhow. So here we are in our XYZ coordinate system, and here's a rectangle. And let's assume this rectangle is in the XY plane, because that's the way it's usually going to be. Okay? Does that kind of depict the fact that it's in the XY plane? And we might as well be specific about X, Y, and Z axes. Okay. All this is you've got four edges perpendicular to the base. Okay? So, in XYZ space, am I recording this? Yeah, it looks like I am. Okay. In XYZ space, we're going to have a rectangle in the XY plane, right? And four edges rising vertically from its vertices. Now you won't understand it now, but this is the most important shape in this whole course. Okay? Everything you do, or at least everything you do in rectangular coordinate systems in this course, is based on this rectangular prism idea. Okay? So it's really important. It's foundational, which is why I start the course with it. Okay, so here we've got a rectangle, right? We need four sides, four edges rising vertically from the vertices, right? So, okay, here's one. And here's one. And here's one. And here's one. Well, actually, that doesn't quite work. Okay? And the reason it doesn't work is because it doesn't work. Now, the reason it doesn't work is this. If those are my four edges, then I've got this, 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 and this for the top. Okay? So I've got to add one condition. The top has to be in a single plane. Okay? And that's not the case here. Okay? Basically, the top's in a single plane if you got a parallelogram up here. Okay? But this isn't parallel to this isn't parallel to this. Okay? So what could I do to adjust that? I say top's not in the same plane, I should say a single plane. Okay, well let's try it again. Let's draw the rectangle. We won't worry about drawing the X, Y, and Z axes just yet. We'll add them later. Okay? So I'm going to draw the three sides, or the three edges, sorry. Same as I did. But I'm not going to draw the fourth edge yet. Because if I draw three edges, then I've defined two edges of what needs to be a parallelogram, right? Okay? And if I draw another edge parallel to this one, starting from here, well, that's easy to do. Just try to make it the same slope and the same length, right? Then the other edge should meet up with it so that this is parallel to this, right? So that's a reasonably decent depiction of a truncated rectangular prism, okay?
So the rectangular solid, a rectangular prism as well?
Well, it's a rectangular prism because the rectangular prism just goes forever. It's like you take this rectangle here and just trace it out all the way up and all the way down, okay? But we truncate it parallel to the XY plane here, okay? And we truncate it at whatever angle here. Make sense? So it just, that's what it looks like, okay? Now there are conditions that I didn't state clearly. I should have said rectangular prism truncated by the XY plane and by another plane above the XY plane, okay? It doesn't have to be above, but it gets complicated if you have some part above and part below, okay? That is a more complicated picture. We don't want to deal with it, but once we understand this, we can generalize that, okay? So there are conditions that I'm being a little fuzzy about right now, but, that's appropriate. I'm a little fuzzy right now. Okay, so right there is our prism, and this is the most fundamental shape in my version of this course. Okay? And we want to analyze this shape and what we can do with it.